And I'm back with another video with the 7 series. We have to continue from where we left. In the last episode we replaced the cylinder head. I've poured water into the car because there was a lot of rust in the system. Now we are going to start replacing the water with antifreeze, and we are going to try to fix all the small problems that the car has to be perfect. Now we are going to drain it, and we are going to pour coolant because it's summer and the water in the summer is boiling, and we don't want to burn the new cylinder head gasket that we replaced or fixed in the last episode. So let's see. Yeah, it's still coming rust. Whoa, check this out. Perfect. So my method worked with water instead of coolant. A lot of rust. It's hot, hot, hot. Let's see how much dirt. Oh, we don't have much dirt. Not bad. Water hose installed back. Air filter box installed. I removed the expansion tank because I've cleaned a little bit. Maybe you can see there are some spots where I cannot clean. We still have some rust in there, but other than that I've cleaned as much as I could. I'm going to install this back, but before I install this one back, we have to zip tie the wiring loom. This one goes together in here. There are places extra for zip ties. I have the zip ties in here. We have the plier and some metal clamp for this hose in here. Yeah, for this one we are going to do that as original as possible, and after that we should have in here a cover for that. Perfect. We have the cover in here, and this cover should cover the metal clamp, and the part that you tied together is going to protrude in here. And you can see the marks where the zip ties were. One in here, another one in here. If it's going to focus, not really sure. So here, and on all these holes we have to zip tie together this wiring loom. Ran the car to temperature. I've put antifreeze to the right level. You will have a mark somewhere in there, something like this. I've put a new clamp in there. I'm going to test it with the cover to be sure that it's in the middle. After that we are going to use a plier, something like this, in order to squeeze this in place. Come on, no power. Where is the power? And we are going to install the cover. See that? Perfect, original. Job well done. Let's go now to the seat. I'm really excited about this one because now I'm going to be able to move the seat back and forward, and it's going to lift the seatbelt. For now it's in the same place, and it already cut in the plastic in here because the cable is not plugged into the seat. I've noticed that when I fixed the back seat, the tilt stuff on the seat, and I've ordered the part, and I should have the part somewhere. It's teeny tiny bit of metal. Where is the part? I think in here, somewhere in here. Yes, see this one. But first let's install this cover. So apparently comes like this. Okay, that's done, and I'm sad because I cannot seem to find the cover for the jumper point, and I know for a fact that I jumped the car because it was dead on the shop, and I drove the car in here before I started the repairs. And I'm pretty sure I put it somewhere because I didn't want to lose that, and I think I've lost it. I'm pretty sure I've lost it. Now let's go to the seat. Let's move the seat in the front at the max. We are going to lift the seat as well. Maybe we don't have to remove the seat at all. Maybe we are lucky, not really sure, but I'm going to show you after we are in the back. So, oh, we don't have to remove the seat at all. That's perfect. So maybe you can see we have, let me put the light on. We have the cable in here, and we have this part in here, and our cable should connect with that metal part somehow. For now I am not really sure how, but I'm going to check on this side, because on this side it's plugged. Okay, let me try to pull the cable first out to see if it's coming or not. Yeah, it's coming. Okay, I think I've managed to figure this out. We have the cable in there, that wire, we have the locking pin, everything is done. I've used a lot of something like WD-40 because everything was stuck. I've ended up removing this part. Of course I broke all the clips. This is the system. Just a second. We have the system in here, and let me try to show you. Now it should work. If we move the seat backwards. Yes, it's working. Haha, I am the best. The end. Put everything back together, and the end result you can clearly see, and I mean clearly see, because it was rubbing in here for maybe 20 years and now sits in here. So we have a difference, now works perfectly. I'm really happy that everything starts to work again after 35 years. Not after 35 years, after 10 years of sitting. We have the seat working, we have the seat belt working, we have the engine now working, now doesn't burn any kind of water. And in the few episodes back, oh, I didn't push this back together, but I'm still working in here. And after a few episodes back, I've barely made the radio to work, the music to work, because it's a way complicated system than I thought. But it's done. In here nothing is broken. I took this part, this ashtray apart, because I'm working in here. I've ended up repairing this ASC button because I'm not able to find an original one, and the housing is from a different one that I've ordered, and the insides are from my old one, because the inside from my old one is the one that works with this car. Next problem to be solved is the trim. Is this one, it flew out. I've used, this is the part number for the original clips, these ones, and now I think it's aligned. Okay, the last one. Okay, perfect. So this one is done as well. I've checked and I've noticed that when the lights, when the doors are open, the lights are not coming on, and apparently this button or this one, see that? If you hold it pressed a little bit, all the lights are coming on everywhere, in every door, in the front as well, but you have to touch it a little bit. See that? It's like barely, you have to barely touch it. This is off for sure, and this is always on maybe. I'm still searching for this cover from here. I'm bummed about that because I wanted to put everything original. I put everything that I took back except for that one. And maybe we are going to start with lifting the car and replacing the handbrake cables. We have two new handbrake cables. I'm not too excited about this repair because I'm pretty sure, or I'm sure that I'm not sure how much parts I have to remove. Anyway, let's put the car on the lift, replace the wheels. These are the winter ones with the summer ones, and let's check what's wrong with the handbrake cables. Surprise, surprise! I found the cover, finally. Now it's complete. 7 series in the air. I replaced the wheels, the summer ones. I've checked if it's leaking or not, and I've cleaned a little bit after the work that I've done on the engine, but everything looks perfect. To be honest, everything looks perfect. Engine block is dry. Of course I washed everything, but I had a lot of residue from the work, but everything is clean, no leaks for now, nothing. And I've noticed this rust. I knew that in this corner it has a little bit of rust, and I said, okay, let's remove the side skirt to check how bad it is. And ta-da! Yeah, this bad. I'm going to open the door and take this one out. It's bad, yeah. I have to drive the car to somebody that can do this kind of repairs because I have no idea how to do that. So we have to remove this wheel again, wheel arch, the plastic cover, this rocker panel. Let's see. Okay, so just clips. One is broken in there. I hope I can buy these clips again. Holy smokes! That was covered. Oh yeah. Oh, another hole. Holy crap. I hope it's fixable because I have a few thousand euros in this car. And oi. Yeah, it's bad. Of course it's bad. Okay, let's lift the car back in the air. Use a hammer, take everything that is rusted out. Let's see what is going to remain. I hope I can buy this piece. And I have to cut it somewhere. Not me, of course, because I have no idea how to repair this kind of rust. I can experiment, of course, but not on this car, because like I said, I have a few thousand euros in this car, and I want to be fixed. In here, this one I want to fix, and this I want to be fixed, because other than that, the car is almost perfect. Of course, on the doors I've noticed some rust, but I'm not really sure if I can find different doors and paint the doors, or this one could be fixed, but that's a problem for another time and day, because this is not okay. Holy moly. Holy moly. Yep. So, but it's not that bad because we have good metal in there. I'm pretty sure this side was painted or replaced because it's not factory. That's for sure. That's not factory. That's too much bondo. Let's search a hammer. The biggest one that we have? No, of course not. Oh yeah, it was painted. Check this out. Overspray. overspray. So this one was painted. I removed the tail lamp on the right because we have this dent, and I found a little bit of rust in here and in here. So we go full throttle on this rust repair now, because we are already started. Because in here I cannot do the work myself, or maybe I'm going to try to see if I can buy this corner new, and if I can buy that, I'm going to cut it, treat all the metal inside, and maybe somebody else will weld this for me. And now I'm going to try to use a wood, something like this, and to hit it a few times to see if it's going to happen something or not. Yep, let's do this. Another problem I've noticed while driving, that the car vibrates, and check this out. Yeah, the dry shaft is dead. And I'm pretty sure that I cannot buy another one. I'm pretty sure. Not quite sure, but I'm pretty sure I won't find this drive shaft anywhere. And now let's see how we can remove it. Holy smokes, a lot of play. Yep, so I'm not really sure with what should I start. Update time. So I removed the holder from the gearbox to the exhaust. I removed the cross bar from the gearbox. I'm holding the gearbox with this. Car is on neutral, and I'm turning in order to remove all the nuts. So this side is working. I removed this heat shield. I have access to this 30mm bolt and to this one. And in here I removed 3 nuts. I have 3, but I have to turn the drive shaft. First I will remove it from here, and let's hope it's going to work. Everything is tight in here. I cannot believe that on these older cars it's so complicated to work on. Not really sure why, because I always thought that older cars are way better for repairs, but not always. So on the front we have no nuts, nothing. Yep, it's moving, it's coming out. Perfect. Maybe I'm lucky and I can remove it. Yes, if I'm removing the bearing from here, I can take it out from there, then after that push it a little bit to in the front, and I'm going to remove it from here. But in here I have a big distance that I have to move it. I hope I can push it somewhere, maybe over the gearbox. I can let the gearbox a little bit down, and yeah, but I'm pretty sure I have to remove this last part from the exhaust. This one is new and I'm pretty sure it's coming out, and the last nut is coming out. Perfect. Let's see if it's moving. Yes, yes, it's not stuck, it's moving. So now the bearing, not really sure if it's going to fit in here. Update time. Exhaust, the new part is out. Drive shaft, it's out. Don't ask me how, because I have no idea. Yeah, something like this. It was a fight, to be honest, but it's out. I've took this wood from here, from the gearbox out. I let the gearbox sink as much as I could, and I pushed the drive shaft over the gearbox, took it out from here, and something like that. And yeah, it was a struggle, but it's out. I'm pretty sure I can manage to put it back because I took it out, that's for sure. So we have two drive shafts in here. The joint is the same, but only this piece. This piece I've ordered new. This one is mine and this one is broken. Maybe I can show you where it's broken. Oh, maybe you can see a crack in there. See that? Another crack in there. See? Yep. So now I have to figure out how I can remove this joint, because we have a new one on order, and I'm going to test on this drive shaft because I don't need this drive shaft and it doesn't fit on my car. So yeah, if I'm going to ruin it, I'm going to ruin this one, and I'm going to learn how to swap the joints.
Till I get up, time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Update time. First, I had an accident, as you can see in here. I'm cut all over the place because some metal rod hit me in the face. I cannot speak correctly. But we have an update for the 7 series. It's about the drive shaft. I've tried, or I wanted to try to open this one and try to remove this U-joint, but I found one, and the only one in Germany, from a 750i. Apparently it's not the same, and a few €100 down the drain. Anyway, so this one was 750i E32, but apparently it's not the same. So the last part is the same length as I can see here, but the diameter is different. But this part should be, it's smaller. If I put this in here, yeah, we have a few centimeters. but I'm not really sure if I have a long version. I'm pretty sure it's a normal version, not a long version. Anyway, yeah, that's a bummer, but I'm going to try to make one good from these two, maybe. I'm going to try and I'm going to update you. After that fiasco with the new drive shaft, we started hammering this one completely apart, and we have a new joint. We are going to tear this apart because we have no other solution, that's for sure. A new joint, let's hope we can put this one back. Finally, it's out, but it's not quite out. We have to figure out why. Oh yes, it's out. I think I've managed to do this, not me alone, sorry. We have a team in here, of course. I'm working with a few people in the shop. Anyway, we have a marking before we took this off, and we put it the same. The new joint is installed, everything is greased. You have to grease this before you install it, because after that you cannot put anything in here. We've done that and we have to take everything out, and yeah, a few hammer marks, but that's normal because you have to hammer it to take it out. If I'm moving, this safety clamp is not going to hold, so we have to put a welding point in here, the same level, at least for our liking. I've put a few points of welding points. I'm not really sure if it's going to hold, and yeah, everything looks bad, to be honest, but I'm not a professional welder, or in fact you need a new welding technique, give me a call. In case this one doesn't hold, I'm going to order a new one, and pretty much that's about it. Finally back together, and I've already drove the car to test it, if it's driving or it's not driving, and holy smokes, it's bad. It's really bad. The whole car vibrates because of course I didn't balance the shaft, and that's why the whole car is vibrating. So sadly we have to order a new one, and the new one, maybe I already said in this video, it's around 1,300 euros, something like that. The only place where I found one, I found something cheaper to be fixed and balanced, but I don't want to work again and to have the same problem. So that's why we are going to order a new one. We have an original BMW part, and check this out. We have a brand spanking new from BMW, new drive shaft. Sadly, I had to go this route. It's completely new because I didn't found any other option. I had any other option because the repair one for the old one was almost the same price as a new one, and I'm not sure if they will manage to fix it properly, so that's why I went for an original one. And that means we have to tear the 7 Series apart once again. Oh yeah, don't mind this mess because we are changing a lot of stuff. We have all the wood shelves taken out because we have some metal ones are better and are for a workshop. I'm not really sure if it's worth it for now, but I'm so deep into this car that I cannot stop. It's like this. It is what it is, and in here maybe you can see this side was repaired. In here was repaired as well. And yeah, like I said, a lot of new parts in here, a lot of hoses, a lot of everything. We just have to put it back together to work again. We have to clean it. We have to order these clips once again because we have to put this panel back. So it's in the work. But anyway, let's install the drive shaft and let's put it back on the road. It's time to give you some update. I took out everything once again apart. You can see the old drive shaft, exhaust, heat shield. This is the old one because this is the repair. And the problem is that because I welded in here, now starts to vibrate the whole car, so it's way better than way worse than before. And because I installed the universal U-joint, it has too much play. It's not the same diameter, and yeah, that's why we have the new one. But before we install the new one, we are going to replace the seal from the gearbox because the new drive shaft destroyed the seal, of course. I took out the flange. In order to remove the flange, you have two sides here, 2 holes on each side. On those holes, this I'm not really sure, the secure lock is going to be bent, so you have to straighten that out with a plier, something like this. Take it out. After that you have room in order to undo everything with a 30mm nut. Take the nut out, and after that you have to press or pull a little bit the flange from the splines. It's not, you don't need a press or something like that. It might be tight in plates, but I'm pretty sure you can manage to do that. I've used something like this, and it's out. Now I'm going to check if the seal is the same. This one is an original BMW. When I've ordered the drive shaft, I've ordered this one as well because I've noticed after the first drive with the repaired drive shaft that it started to leak. And as you can clearly see, this car doesn't have any kind of leak because I've installed everything new, all the gaskets. So let's check this one first, and after that we have to replace it. This is the old one. Of course I have to destroy it a little bit in order to take it out. And this is the new one. A little bit of grease, and install this. Compare the drive shaft because till now I have no idea if it's the same. I hope. I've ordered with the documents from the car, so it should fit. And after that, reverse order, and we can finally drive the car after 3 months again. Check this beauty out. We have the new BMW original drive shaft in here. It's exactly the same. It's balanced. Everything is new. The bearing, the metal bearing, it's in there. We have a lot of grease in here. Everything is brand spanking new and original. Now I just have to install it. We have the flange installed, we have the new seal installed, everything is prepared. Almost. I will try to clean a little bit in here this grease because it was leaking on the seal, and other than that this car is fixed mechanically. I mean, check this out, everything is bone dry on this one. And we are back on the road again. Don't mind this mess. I'm still working in here to fix some covers, but it's driving perfect for now. No rattle, no vibration in the cabin, nothing. I'm going to drive, of course, on normal road to see how it vibrates at different speeds, but I'm pretty sure it's fixed because everything is new. We are on the open road. The car feels amazing. This is a blast from the past. It really drives normal, doesn't vibrate at all. I'm really happy. Finally, after I think months of work and search for the drive shaft and stuff like that, it's back on the road. Engine pulls normal, it doesn't overheat at all. We just have to fix the AC because check this out, we have 37 degrees. I'm completely wet because of the heat, of course, but that will be fixed as well. I think I'm going to close the video now in here because this is a big milestone. We can drive the car again. In the next episode we are going to clean the interior, install every trim possible on the interior. Of course, we have to drive the car to somebody that is going to finish painting in there all the raw spots that we fixed in the last episode, I wanted to say, but in this episode. And after that, daily driving 7 Series E32. Of course, this car is going to ruin me, that's for sure. It's already ruined me with all the investment and all the repairs. But yeah, blast from the past. If you want to have an older car, you have to keep it running and fix it all the time almost. If you want to see more progress on this car, join me for the next episode. If you like this episode, please give me a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, as usual, thumbs down. Until next time, see you later. Of course, there is always something with these old cars, or maybe with this one in particular. The radiator started to leak. Holy smokes. And maybe you can see down there. Yeah, somewhere in there. It's wet as well. So yeah, next on the list is a new radiator.